Bipolar.
So we've all been in this situation. We were talking to someone and for whatever reason, it just didn't end up working out. Maybe you watched my video, 6 signs that they're just not that interested in you, and you figured out the person you've been talking to, not interested. Maybe you've just been ghosted, which by the way, I do not condone. Whatever the reason is, it still sucks. You're trying to get over this person that you basically never even dated. Lucky for you, I've been in that situation many times. So I have 4 steps that you can take to get over that person you've never dated. Step 1, you can grieve about it. You can vent and complain to your friends, but only for 24 hours. Your feelings are totally valid and it's very healthy to acknowledge them and not to just bottle them inside of you. So definitely go tell your friends. Whoever you would usually go to for these type of situations and you would just talk to, just go talk to them. But I want you to limit it to 24 hours. Why, you may ask? Well, the thing is, you've probably complained about this person multiple times before this all happened, before they ghosted you, before you figured out that they just didn't like you. Ever since this situationship, or whatever you want to call it, started, you've probably already started complaining about them, venting to them, to your friends, to whoever. Your friends, you already heard enough about this person. You can complain, but only for the next 24 hours, and then you're done. You're done with this person. They don't deserve any more of our time. Step number 2, block or delete them. Those are my 2 favorite things to do. I say block or delete because it really depends on how you are and what your mindset is. You know yourself better than anyone else. So, are you the type of crazy person who will continue to stalk this person knowing they want nothing to do with you, but you still want to check up on them? Block them. If you have self-control, or go forward and delete them. When I say block or delete, I mean on all forms of social media. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, if you use that, contacts, don't want them on any of your devices. Out of sight, out of mind. The sooner you can cut them out of your life completely, the sooner you'll get over this person. So it'll be in your best interest to just block or delete them. I know there are some of you guys who have no self-control, but you're trying to convince yourself, yeah, I won't check up on them. I'll just delete them, you know? I know you're looking at their stories. I know you're checking in on them. Stop that. The more you stalk this person, the harder it will be to get over them. So do yourself a favor and just block them if you know that you're going to be checking up on them. I want to remind you that this person, it could care less about you. They're definitely not checking up on you, so I don't know why you're wasting your time to check up on them. So move on. Step number 3. Continue to remind yourself that they didn't like you, so you have to move on. Do you want to be with someone who has no interest in you, or who doesn't give you the time of day, or who doesn't respect you? No, of course not. Know your self-worth. It's the most important thing that you can learn, just your self-worth. Realize that there's someone else that is a better fit for you out there, and you just really have to acknowledge that this person just wasn't it. If you think about it this way, you probably met hundreds of people, and I don't know how big your friend group is, but personally, I have maybe a core 10 people in my friend group. Out of like the hundreds of people I've met, only 10 people are basically part of my life. If you think about it like that, not every person that comes your way is gonna be a perfect fit for you. You have to just remind yourself that this person has 0 interest. 0. Zilch. No interest in pursuing anything with you. You're just gonna have to move on. Lastly, step number 4, stay busy and hang out with your friends. There's a saying that goes along the lines of idle hands are the devil's work. It's saying that nothing ever good ever comes out of boredom. When I'm bored, I find myself texting people that I should not be texting, talking to people that are probably very toxic. But, you know, when I'm bored, what are you gonna do? Just start swiping on random people, talking to people in your past. What to do instead is, when you're bored, find a new personal project to pick up. It could be literally anything. Maybe you want to work on getting your splits. Maybe you want to work on running a mile. Anything goal you could work towards, just to keep your mind busy. This is the perfect opportunity for you to hang out with your friends more. You now have extra time to, you know, really build and solidify those relationships you currently have, those friendships you already have that are probably gonna last the rest of your lifetime. So work on that. Not only are friends a great support system, find yourself no longer thinking about this person that you were obsessing over or crushing over. You'll reach a point where they'll just be a distant memory and you'll just completely forget about them. I can't tell you the countless times I've been obsessed over someone or just crushing on someone super hard, and then, you know, I was rejected or they ghosted me or whatever happened. At that moment, I thought it was the end of the world, that this feeling could never go away, but here I am. I am thriving right now, so you can too. I promise you, once you start working on a personal project and you start hanging out with your friends, it will just be a distant memory and you honestly probably will forget about them, like completely. There are so many people's names that I completely forget. Like some of these people I've seen around campus and I cannot recall their name. I'll be cordial, of course. I'll be like, hey, but I don't remember who they are. And I want you to also get to that point where you just forget their name. They're just a waste of your brain space. And those are my 4 steps to get over someone you never dated. I know this situation sucks. I've been through this before, and I've had to remind myself of these exact 4 steps every single time. But I promise you, they work. You're going to get over it, and you're gonna be stronger for it. At the moment, feel rejected. These are just not great feelings. You just really have to know that if it was meant to work out, it would have worked out, but it didn't. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more advice videos like this. Good luck out there and know that you're amazing and there's definitely someone out there for you. And with that, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!